Here are 5 habits of a confident person that you can start today. You might want to stick around. Confident people are very different. There's habits that they have put in place that actually make them more confident. So we're going to run through 5, and then my personal favorite is going to be number 1. So the first one that I want to talk about is speaking with clarity. What do I mean by that? Confident people speak with conviction in their voice. They speak knowing what they're saying, and they also speak with a certain level of belief in what they're saying. A lot of people who are not confident will not speak with clarity. They will not believe in what they're saying. They can even second guess what they're saying, and they may struggle to even put points across, or they may lack clarity in what they're saying because they don't have that conviction within themselves that what they're saying is true, what they're saying is reliable, what they're saying is important. A lot of people don't rate what they say, they don't even rate themselves. So, why would anything that they say that comes out of their mouth be of any use? So, confident people are very, very good at speaking with clarity. One way of you to actually become better at speaking with clarity is being slow to speak and quick to listen. Every day you're opening your mouth, every day you have something to say, every day you've got some comment to make about something. Because you're like that all the time, then even your words even become unreliable. Be quick to listen and slow to speak. Through you being slow to speak, you actually have more conviction in what you're saying because the things that you are saying are well thought of. You're not just opening your mouth anyhow. You're thinking about what you're saying before you open your mouth and say it. So be slow to speak, quick to listen. Another way you can actually even become more you can have more conviction in your thoughts is by educating yourself. If you don't know something, the best thing that you can do is go and find out. Because when you open your mouth, you're speaking from a place of knowledge, you're speaking from a place of wisdom, not a place of nonsense. So get more education, get something that you love to talk about, whatever it may be, and go and know everything there is to know about that thing. So there's a certain level of conviction when you're speaking because you know it to be true. So that's coming in at number 5. Number 5 is clarity with speaking. I'm going a lot quicker than I thought I was going to go. Next on the list is number 4. And this is almost a pet peeve. People who have the inability to say no. A lot of people love to please other people, people pleasers. There's plenty of people that are people pleasers, that people that will overstep their boundaries because they want to keep everyone else happy at their own demise. There's certain people who want to please the world at the expense of their everything, to be honest, at the expense of their everything. They want to please the world to a point where they themselves are not satisfied. So, people who have the inability to say no can actually be less confident because they don't feel like they have the ability to say no to someone else because they care too much about the response of that person. What are they going to say when I say no? What are they going to think about me? Oh, I don't want to let these people down. All of these things and all of these thoughts can actually lead to someone saying yes all the time. There's too many people saying yes to absolutely everything. All your boundaries are gone because you're not saying no. You have no time to sleep. You have no time to do the things that you need to do because you're too busy saying yes to everyone. Everyone and their dog you're saying yes to. That can make you less confident. You need to stand on business sometimes. Sometimes when you don't want to do something and you've thought about all the different options and it's still looking like it's not working out, you can say no. It is a choice. I didn't know if you knew this. I'm here to give you the good news. You can say no. A lot of people don't even think that this is a possibility. They don't even think it's a possibility. It comes from years of practice of saying yes to many people that the fact and the idea of saying no is actually even alarming. Like, oh, I can't do that. I can't do that to them. You definitely can. and you should feel confident enough to say no. It shows a level of self-respect. Let's say people keep messing you around and you keep allowing them because you keep saying yes. They're taking you for an idiot at work. Like they're giving you all their jobs that they don't want to do. And you keep saying, yes, I'll do that. I'll do that for you. I'll do that job for you. I'll do that job for you. Hey, can you do? Yes. They're taking you for an idiot at work. They're taking you for an idiot. You keep saying yes to these jobs. Now you're leaving work late. Now you're getting home late. You can't even go and play tennis anymore because you don't have time. You don't have time to cook. You don't have time to clean. You don't have time to do anything. So you just go and you sleep. And then you wake up the next day and go back to the work. You have become a robot. Are you happy with that? Are you happy with being a robot? You have to say no. I'm not saying you say no to everything and you become that difficult person to work with, but please put some respect on your boundaries, put some respect on yourself. And it's actually empowering to say no sometimes. It's actually empowering. The more you do it, the first time it's going to feel very uncomfortable for you because you're too used to saying yes. You're too used to being a yes man. So the first time is going to be the hardest. But guess what? I'm here to tell you something that's really, really, really encouraging. It gets easier every time. It gets easier every time. You just have to start. You all have to start somewhere. So, coming in at number 4 is people who don't know how to say no. And then already we are at number 3. So, the third one is people that look for joy from their external environment or external influences. These people are likely to be less confident. Confident people don't look for joy from the external environment or external influences because they know that that will either not even last long, and in the absence of that thing or that person, it means technically you'll be sad because you don't have that thing that gives you joy. Confidence comes from within. It comes from within. You have to know who you are. You have to know your source. You have to know what you carry. You can't be confident without knowing these things. Confidence is a level of assurance that you know what this is about. Because you're spending too much time getting joy from external influences, external environment, when that thing is not there, when that thing is absent, what are you doing with yourself? What are you doing with yourself? Joy, you'll never find. Some people only become 10% interested when they've had a bit of alcohol in their system. But before the alcohol, you didn't have any joy in your life. That's giving you joy. You know that's even poison. I even find it funny. Do you know when people say, "Oh, oh, I've stopped drinking alcohol," and everyone's reaction, "Oh, that can make someone faint." That statement there can make someone faint. People are shocked. People get shocked that you stop drinking alcohol or that you don't drink alcohol. People get shocked. Oh, why? Is everything all right? People will be asking you if everything's okay at home because you don't drink alcohol, you've never drank it, or you've stopped it, whatever. Do you know that's actually poison? Yes, I've stopped drinking poison. Right? Like, make it make sense. Anyways, a lot of people get joy when they drink alcohol. A lot of people get joy when they're with a particular person or when they're doing a particular thing, whatever it may be. In the absence of that thing, you have no joy. That's very sad. That's very sad because you were never born with that thing. You were never born with that person. You were never born with these things. You were only born, you came into the world one. You will leave the world one. So don't you think you should spend a bit of time getting to know yourself? A little bit of time? Just a little bit of time to get to know yourself. You are always with yourself and you don't know yourself. That is very scary. No wonder you're not confident. You don't know who you are, but you're with yourself the whole time. When you spend time to get to know yourself, you'll find out how entertaining you are. Maybe you find out how funny you are. You find out how creative you are. You find out how talented you are, how resourceful you are. All these different words that you can discover about yourself if you took some time to spend with yourself. Every day you're outside. Every day. Every day you're outside. Every day you're drinking liquor. Every single day. You're not even having a break. Do you guys even have like time by yourself? I don't really know. If you spent a bit of time by yourself getting to know who you are, you will realize that joy can never be from external environment. It can never. That can never satisfy you. You'll constantly hunger and yearn for more. There'll never be a point where you've had enough of that thing, of that person. You'll constantly yearn for more. And you'll be put in, that's bondage essentially. That thing or that person is defining who you are, controlling who you are. No wonder you're not confident. No wonder you're not confident. So, number 3, confident people, they know that their joy does not come from external influence, external sources. That's number 3. Coming at number 2, confident people take risks. So, what I mean by that is that they're okay to take risks. They don't have a fear of failure. A lot of people don't want to take risks because they're scared of failing. Already, that mindset is a problem. That mindset is a big problem. Because you're scared of failing, you're going to avoid doing things. So, because you're going to avoid doing things, you're never going to learn anything, which means you're never going to grow, which means your whole life you're going to be like this. Flat line. Does that look fun? I don't think so. You need to be able to take risks. Confident people take risks and they're not scared of failing. To even change that mindset up, instead of looking at it as saying that you have failed, let's just switch it up and say, I've not yet achieved. When you do that, you flipped it on its head already. Instead of saying that you have failed, saying that I've not yet achieved or I've not yet got there, it means there's a goal to get there. There is a goal because you believe that you can do it. And it just means because you've not yet achieved, that thing that you have tried has not worked. So what does your mind think? Okay, I need to try something else. And then you try that thing again. If it doesn't work out, you try something else until you get there. Until you get there. A lot of people that I've listened to that are successful always talk about the fact that they're happy to make mistakes. They're quick to make mistakes, but they're quick to learn from these mistakes. Some of you will never get anywhere unless you take a risk. Comfort, comfort is my friend. Huh? This comfort life, yeah, it's not getting you anywhere. Remember, I said this is what it's like. This is what comfort does. It is the enemy. I said it in another video. It is an enemy. What does that look like progression to you? Does that look like progression to you? You need to take risks, guys. Confident people take risks. They're not scared to try something different, something new. I even remember when we used to go Chinese as a big family and stuff. Even my god brother, yes, I'm talking about you. Even my god brother, like Chinese, all he wanted was chicken. No, not chicken. All he wanted was chips, ribs, and ketchup. at a Chinese restaurant, all you can eat buffet, and that's all he wanted. Not a risk taker. He's not a risk taker. One way that you can even start to take risks, if you're even scared of the idea of taking risks, yeah, one way you can even start taking risk is by, now, this is going to be very difficult. So you might want to sit down for this one. You might want to sit down for this one. Are you ready? One way you can actually take more risks if you're scared to take risks is whew, change your Nando's order. Change the menu up. Every day you're getting half chicken, fries, and garlic bread. That's all they know you for. Change your order at Nando's. Now, I told you to sit down. I hope you're okay. I told you to sit down for that one. Change your order at Nando's. Start there. Oh, I'll even give you another one. Don't even go to Nando's because you go there too much. Try somewhere else. Oh, oh, oh. Are you okay? Try something else. Take a risk. Take a risk. It's very hard at the start, but you need to start. You're not going to get anywhere unless you actually begin this. So, coming in at my number 2 is taking risks. This is my number 1. So this is my number 1 habit that confident people have that you can start today. And coming in at number 1 is, I just had to look because I forgot it. Stop caring. Confident people don't care. They don't care what other people think. I could even leave it there. You care too much about other people's opinions of you, of other things surrounding you, but you care too much about the opinions of others. Are they paying your rent? Oh no, maybe they're not paying your rent. Maybe they're paying your lifestyle. Which one is it? Which one is it? Why do you care so much about what other people think of you? The way I see it, there's only one being who can tell me their opinion of me, and that's my Lord, that's my Creator. Only what He has said about me matters. That's the only opinion, it's not even opinion, it's fact at this point. That's the only fact that I will believe. Fearfully and wonderfully made. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Praise the Lord. So anyone who tells me otherwise is a liar. Is a liar. Do you think God just said that for a joke? That we're fearfully and wonderfully made? Anyone who tries to tell me anything different to that, you are a liar. The liar of liars, the most lying liar of liars. Do you think I'm going to believe that? Do you think I'm going to take that on and that I'm going to become that? No ways. In, they say it in, out, gone. I'm not even wasting brain space for that. It's not worth it. Confident people do not care what people's opinions are. They don't care. All of people's opinions are in your brain, taking up all your brain space. That's why you can't even think, because your brain space has been taken up with people's thoughts. It's clouding your judgment, it's clouding your brain space, full of other people's opinions in your brain for free. Imagine how much space you would have there once you clear out all these opinions. How much space would you have in that brain to do useful things? to do useful things. But instead, this person's opinion, this person's opinion, this person's opinion gets yo, you're giving yourself a headache. Confident people do not care. Why do you care? And you might be thinking, oh, Stacey's joking. Although I might say it in this tone, I'm being serious. Really sit down and think about why you care so much. How long have you cared for? Because this could be a pattern that you've had for years. So there's years of undoing that you need to go back and look at. But why do you care so much about what someone else says? Did they birth you? Did they create you? Did they form you? Did they pay your rent? Do they pay for your lifestyle? I don't think they pay for any of these things. So why are you paying them any mind? That's it. That is 5 habits of a confident person that you can start doing today. You can start. All of these are easy. You don't have to pay for any of these. Learn to speak with clarity. Start doing that today. Learn how to say no. Internally, don't look externally for your joy. Your joy should only come from the Lord, to be honest with you. Number 2, take risks. Learn how to take risks. And my personal favorite, even let's go back quickly, learn how to take risks. Change your order at Nando's. Let's start there. And then my number 1 is stop caring. The end. Thank you, people, for tuning in again. I hope this was useful. And if it was, just let me know what it's like. And let me know your thoughts in the comments. I love reading the comments and love reading how this is going out to different people. So until next time, people, ciao. I'm the salt in the light, trying to navigate through the night. I'm searching.